It's Week 12 of the NFL.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably...
Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really setting up for the first play picked off. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
13 yards, first down, Panthers. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Levi Onwuzurike in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle, Jones. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. This one from 46 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the plate. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 20 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
2 now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now Tua. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that,
and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ken Walker, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Walker will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Jones again on second down. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now Carr. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Back to Walker on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st down, Raiders.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tua going to throw. And that went too high and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Ken Walker who finished things off with a touchdown catch. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Throwing now is Carr. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Carr to throw again. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46.
An inside give to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Carr. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Carr. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Raiders on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, look. Fights through, and now a crease. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
27 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Kentavious Street. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Meanwhile, Tua's throwing into the hands of Pickens.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Simmons.
And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this 1st half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A give to Jones.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Tua.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Cade Otten.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders are able to add on to their 1st half lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
Panthers 3.
And no thought of a return here for Hines.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it up?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Aaron Jones. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Panthers 10.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And this returnable for Hines. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a handoff coming left is Gainwell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. To throw his Carr. And the Raiders have got him. Chris Jones drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Finds Pickens out right. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Tua going to throw. He's got this to Pickens. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Panthers' 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Left side into the hands of Otten. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Justin Simmons on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. And a Raider first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Las Vegas.
Here's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders extend their lead yet again.
The kick is good.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Fielded at the 43. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's been a blast, though. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game for him.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Carr going to throw. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he goes out right around the 39. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Carr now to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Gainwell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Result of the play is the turnover on down.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They run again with Walker. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Here's the Raiders punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Carr. Now a short one to Gesicki, so give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Again, it's Carr. Right back to Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now Carr. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And right side, they're going to go option here. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Carr. And he's going to be
taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And his kick here is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Raiders now set to get the football back.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Walker.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this not only